In the previous videos, we talked about how to connect a Wi-Fi bird box camera to our home Wi-Fi. And we also discussed the tough situation when the Wi-Fi signal is not good. We can turn on the camera's internal Wi-Fi and connect our mobile phone to camera's internal Wi-Fi to watch the live video from the camera. In this video, I'm going to talk about my favorite solution, the bird box camera. Technically, both cameras require cable. There's no battery built into the Wi-Fi bird box camera, but we can connect the Wi-Fi bird box camera to our Wi-Fi signal in the air to allow it to access the internet. Working with this wired camera, we need to pull the cable from the bird box and put the cable path through your wall and find a router or modem inside your house to connect it to your modem router to have the internet access. Sometimes finding the AC outlet outside of your property will be more easier than pulling the cable path through the wall, right? So I can tell you the Wi-Fi bird box camera is more popular in the market. But as long as you can pull the cable from the bird box and connect it to a router in your house, I promise you it's worth it. You'll get the payoff. Now let's connect this wired camera and I will show you how to use the mobile phone to watch the live feed from this camera. I have installed a wired bird box camera into this bird house. This camera has 3 connectors. This is the Ethernet port. We need to connect this Ethernet port to our modem using a UTP cable. It not only has the data exchange, it also supports the PoE, power over Ethernet. We can send the power to this camera through this Ethernet port. Then we no longer need this DC power input. This is the reset button. We can delete the password we saved to the camera by using this reset button. Now let's connect this camera. We're going to use this UTP cable, PHY Ethernet cable to connect the camera to our modem to have the internet access. I just mixed one component. We also need to add this heat-sink tube. Since this original connector doesn't provide enough pressure to stop the water, we are going to add this heat-sink tube to provide the extra protection. And use a lighter to increase the heat, and eventually it will shrink to quite small and stop the water enter into this connector. By the way, this wired bird box camera also accepts the micro SD card. We can install the micro SD card to this camera, and the camera will save the live video to the micro SD card. There's no need to remove the card to read the file. Remember, we can use the app to play back and download the footage from the micro SD card directory. Alright, the setup is ready around the bird box. Now let's move to the router and connect the cable to our router. This is a PoE injector. It's a power supply unit. We can inject the power through this Ethernet port. First, let's connect the cable coming from this bird box camera to this PoE port and attach this PoE injector to an AC outlet. PoE injector will send the low voltage power through this PoE port. Next, we need this short patch code to connect this LAN port to our modem to have the internet access. We need to have at least one spare Ethernet port on our modem or router to work with the wired bird box camera. Eventually, this PoE injector will combine the low voltage power and the internet traffic and send through this single cable to go to the camera. Let's move to the app and use this app to connect the camera and watch the live feed from the camera. And here we got nearby camera. The app has discovered the camera, show the IP address and the camera's ID. Let's hit the add. Now the camera is saved to this account. You can take this thumbnail to watch the live video from the camera. Now we are having the live feed. Let's move to the camera. This is the live feed from the camera. Just like the Wi-Fi bird box camera, there's daylight LED built into this camera. We can manually turn on the daylight LED, turn it off, or set the schedule to enable the daylight LED. There's several bonus by using the wide bird box camera. We don't need to have an AC outlet outside of our property to provide the power to the camera. We send the low voltage power from the AC outlet close to our modem or router. It supports the PoE, power over Ethernet. The camera doesn't depend on the Wi-Fi coverage. We didn't assign our Wi-Fi password to this camera, right? Since the whole system is connected to this router or modem through this cable. Even in the future, you change your network, you don't need to assign the Wi-Fi password to this camera since you never use your home Wi-Fi to upload the live feed. The last but not the least, the wide bird box camera can supply the smooth video to your network. Since the bandwidth between these two locations is 100 megabits per second, it's important if you want to live stream the bird box camera to the video platform such as the YouTube. By the way, the maximum distance between these two locations is 100 meters, 328 feet. If you have the camera set up quite far from your house, you may still consider the wide bird box camera. Alright, that's all for today's video. If you have any question, please put a message in the comment section below.